So you're here. You wanted to promote some things, and let's talk about those things.
Our friendship.
That's pure.
Yeah.
And we did that already.
We did it.
But you produced and directed a documentary.
Yes.
Which you already talked about on this podcast.
I talked about this podcast already.
Oh, Amazing Jonathan?
Yeah, but the Amazing Jonathan.
Okay, what'd you say about it?
What did I say about it?
You just read his text message on air.
Oh yeah, I read.
And then what'd you say afterwards? That's what I'm interested in.
I don't think there's nothing negative.
You were very smug about the fact that your response, you gave him a one-word response.
Thank you for
Was
that.
that accurate?
Yeah, that's very accurate.
Oh,
and by the
here
way,
we go again.
when I was texting about this stuff, he's like, I said, hey, I texted you a few times. I'm trying to get the calendar, like the schedule of all my friends' podcasts together, and then you said, this is what you said to me. You go, yeah, I didn't get back to you. I go, why? And you said, you'll see, and you were like doing a power trip on me. You said you were teaching me a lesson. I think is what you were saying. You said that night. You said, I'm teaching you a lesson.
Okay.
But we're bearing
no.
We're bearing the hatchet.
The hatch is out.
I
unburied
it.
It's unburied. No, it's unburied now.
It's unburied.
It's
out now?
I have it in my hand.
It's out.
All right. So let's go Friday the 13th on it. Okay.
I'm going to teach you lessons.
I'm going to say this. Okay?
When I was just asking, hey, I got to know what day and time because everybody's schedule.
Hey, ding-a-ling.
Whoa.
I'm doing 50s fucking childhood fucking names now.
Okay.
Ding dong.
Okay.
Listen up.
Yes, Scallop.
My body?
Yeah. And I used to say that about you. Then you started saying it about yourself. So
that is from
where's
you.
my writing credit for that?
Yeah, you're gonna claim writing credit for like a one line.
A yellow
you know what?
scallop?
All right, so when I go up on stage, I'll go, Steve Byrne wrote that.
Please do. Okay, what do you want to say? What do you want to say?
Air quotes.
What do you want to say?
I forgot because I was so emotional.
No, you were teaching me a lesson.
I wasn't teaching you a lesson. Here's the thing, though.
By the lack of communication, you were putting me in my place.
What does Chris D'Elia say about me?
You never text him back?
Right.
Yeah.
What does anyone say about my agents? My agents, after splitting up together, got canceled 2 weeks ago, have called me 30 times. Not one time have I called them back. Because I don't want to hear...
Why do you do that?
Because I don't want to hear, hey, pal, we'll get you another thing. You'll be back on the horse. I don't want to hear any of that garbage.
Right.
I know what it is. It's political, right? I'm not small talky, right? So it's like, I think that has a lot to do with it,
Okay.
And I would never, of course you would be on this fucking podcast. We just had scheduling problems, and that's why I said that bullshit,
Wait, he was texting about
scheduling. Look, you can't. Dude, you know your line. You're such a weasel. Scheduling problems. Okay, you had no schedule. The problem was you didn't know when I was scheduled.
That's right.
Correct.
Yeah. So I was trying to figure out with everybody, with Callan, with Segura, with everybody at the store, Santino. It's like, okay.
Great podcast group, by the way.
Yeah. And I didn't want to miss out on this incredible
You would never miss out because, can I say this? We did an extra one for you today.
Oh, my God.
Okay? We did fucking 2 hours with somebody else, right? And I did an extra one with you because I want to get it in the fucking bag, right? So I don't have to wait a month when we had this opening.
Yes.
No, I'm being real.
Thank you.
We're gonna do this, and this is we're gonna promote this whenever you want it out. We'll put this out. Okay. And we're gonna promote the fuck out of Johnny or whatever you fucking documentary filmed, whoever, with the magic, right? We're gonna fucking promote Sutherland Sons 2 coming out on fucking primetime. Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna promote all the stuff that you do, all your shows.
Yeah.
Your big live shows that you do. Okay. So, are you happy? You fucking dingbat. Now check me out. Check me out, all right? Right?
Oh, it's buried again.
Buried again. Wow. The cask with the hatchet.
So you insult me, then you bury the hatchet.
Yeah.
You dingbat, and then you bury.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you love me or what? I love you. Do you love me? Say it out loud. I want to hear it.
I'm so glad this is all happening.
Why?
Because I feel like I can never explain how he treats me as a human being, and then now it's all, everyone can see it. Like, I am just as confused as you as his partner.
Yeah.
And I think that sometimes you can't tackle Bobby with reason or rationale.
Yes.
You just sort of have to play his game a little bit and play into the psychosis to get a little bit back.
But here's the good news. You're a 10 and you can leave him at any time.
I don't wanna. He has me baited in so hard.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dingbat.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a 10.
Look.
He's a 10.
Bro.
You're a Korean 5 and you're an LA 3.
Yeah. It's so funny that you say that because here another
Hatchet
sexy, handsome comic was shaming a fat gook. That feel good?
Come on.
You want to call me Chinaman? Is that what you want to do? Does that feel good?
Yes.
Because I want to say this to you, my friend, all right? Yeah. You can pretend you're white all you want, but you've got Korean inside you. I met your mom.
When do I pretend I'm white?
All right? I met your mom.
Yeah.
She's full-blown, 100%.
Full-blown.
Yeah, like she has AIDS.
Okay.
She has full-blown Korean.
Yeah, she's affected
right?
by,
And she's dying from it. She needs to get the medicine, okay? But your mom is Korean.
Yes, she is.
She has the accent.
Yeah, she's Korean.
I know, right?
Yeah.
She smells like kimchi jjigae.
Yeah.
Right? You know what kimchi jjigae is, right?
Yeah. It's
You
what's
eat it?
stuck in your belly button.
Hey, fuck you.
Oh,
fat-
here comes the hatchet. Here comes the hatchet.
No! Okay. No hatchet. No more. No more.
Okay, no more.
This is so, you know why? Because when I did your podcast, this never happened. What we're doing now.
No, I was polite to you.
No, this is what I love. This is magic.
He likes a little drama, is what it comes down to.
Yeah, and he likes to confuse you so much into submission. Like he wants to just sort of, this is his style, where he'll go in and hurt you, but retract, go in, retract, that you're so confused about how you feel that you end up saying sorry.
Let's get coffee after this. I agree. Yeah.
I'm so glad this is all coming out.
But you know what? Doesn't it make me a snowflake? Doesn't it make me though think about it? Gilbert, be on my side for once, okay?
Yeah.
Gilbert, doesn't it make me special?
No, you're like hail.
That's
A snowflake is soft. It's
Oh, right.
You watch it come down. Hail hits you in the head,
Injurious.
and then it melts.
Say something to defend me, please.
You're unique.
That's it?
That's all you got going.
That's all you got?
Because I'm also confused.
Everyone's
I also don't know if you like me or not. I'm so confused.
All right, let's just throw this out there and let's get this out of the way, okay? And you're right. Everyone's right. I have issues, and you don't think when I'm saying certain things, I'm going, why are you saying that? You know what I mean? Don't call that fat guy a fat guy or whatever, right? I have those things in my head. Okay. Don't poke his belly. You don't know him. I poked fat guys in the belly before, right?
Yeah.
I've called Anyway, I can't.
Can I ask you this?
Yeah, but
okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
With what you're dispelling right now, right? You're unpacking emotionally for us right now, and we're acknowledging some things. Do you understand now why I think Ken in the past has felt the way he has? Why I felt in the past the way I have? But I think I have a good rapport. And then there are things that you put in your head per what you believe about other people, and I just don't think it's
okay.
true.
You're right. You're right. And I'm not that when you said that earlier, it wasn't something that I was confused about. It's 100% shit that I do.
Right.
I know this because, I've been in recovery. I've done steps. I know, that I imagine 90% of my problems, probably even more.
Yeah.
But I also do know when things are a little awry and I'm being people are putting shade on me. Right?
Yeah.
I'm not dumb in that way, right?
But
Right.
I want to say this to you is that I do imagine a lot of stuff, but some of it, and even though I didn't, push for my point of view during your side of the story,
Right.
I still believe in some of my side. Do you understand?
You're
but I
entitled
do know that about me that I am a weird guy. I create problems in my head, but a lot of these things, not even a lot.
But everybody's got their own
Thank
foils.
you. Yes.
I mean, I think you look, you just try to do your best representation of yourself, I think, all the time. And I think that what's even more difficult is just this environment, this industry. It is difficult to, I think, at times stay positive and walk towards the light. you know, because we all had our hiccups, we've all had our setbacks and stuff. But I think you just try to do your best, right?
And I think that with him, his heart doesn't match his hands. His heart doesn't match his mouth. I know that deep down, he is one of the most loving, most generous, most kind-hearted people I've ever met.
But his stomach does match his mouth, though.
His stomach matches his mouth.
Yeah, that's true.
But his everything else is just he's very reckless.
Reckless is a good word.
It's a beautiful word, and
Yeah.
it's the word of the podcast, reckless. Right.
Right.
I agree, though.
Yeah.
I agree.